Let me tell you something: success isn't handed out. It's earned. There are no shortcuts. You want greatness? You have to be willing to work for it, day in and day out. You've got to embrace the struggle. When you're tired, when you're frustrated, that's when you push harder. That's when you find out who you really are. I know life ain't easy. I know it's tough. But if you can get up, show up, and keep pushing, you're already ahead of the game. That's what separates the winners from the dreamers' commitment. You've got to make the decision to go all in. No half steps, no second guessing. Just full force every single day. And when you fail, and you will fail, don't let it break you. It's part of the process. You've got to understand that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a part of it. Every time you fall, you learn. You get back up, dust yourself off, and you come back stronger. That's the mentality you need. Now, if you're waiting for someone to give you permission to chase your dreams, you're looking in the wrong direction. You've got to take ownership. Own your journey. Own your story. No one else can tell it for you. It's up to you to decide what kind of life you're going to create. There are no shortcuts to greatness. You have to master your craft. Every day, you don't wake up successful. You don't stumble into greatness. You build it with hard work, consistency, and dedication. Don't settle for average. Excellence is the standard, and it's going to require everything you've got. But here's the thing: don't let success make you complacent. Stay hungry. Stay humble. Always remember that there's more to learn, more to give. The moment you think you've made it, you've already lost. Keep grinding. And here's something else: time doesn't wait for anyone. The time to act is now. Stop looking for the perfect moment. There's no such thing. If you wait for everything to align, you'll miss your shot. You've got to take action right now. Focus on the process. Don't get obsessed with the prize. Because the real reward isn't the destination, it's who you become on the journey. The discipline, the character, the resilience. That's the real win. So, if this speech doesn't light a fire under you, then nothing will. But if it does, if it pushes you to act, to work, to hustle, then you're on the right path. Stay relentless. Keep pushing. Because greatness is on the other side of persistence. Your time is now. Go take it. Embrace the struggle, because that's where your growth lies. Every single challenge you face, every setback, every moment of doubt, those are the moments that define who you are. You see, it's easy to want success without having to go through the fire, but the truth is, you can't achieve anything meaningful without it. The struggle is not a sign to quit. It's the very reason why you keep going. Without it, there's no growth, no evolution. Think about it: when you're at your lowest point, that's when you discover what you're made of. That's when you find the strength within yourself that you didn't even know existed. Struggle sharpens you, molds you, makes you stronger. It's like a muscle. You have to tear it down in order for it to grow. If everything was easy, you wouldn't appreciate what you've earned. You wouldn't understand the value of the success you're striving for. It's in those moments of hardship that you learn the most about yourself. You find out what you're really made of when you're pushed to the limit. That's when you rise to the occasion. And let me tell you something: the moment you embrace the struggle is the moment you take control of your future. It's the moment you stop letting life happen to you and start making life happen for you. There's power in the struggle. The struggle teaches you discipline, patience, and resilience. It forces you to dig deep and find a well of determination you didn't even know you had. That's the kind of power that sets you apart from the rest. When you embrace the struggle, you stop fearing failure. You start seeing it as a stepping stone to something greater. So don't run from it. Don't try to avoid it. Embrace it. Let it fuel you. Because when you come out on the other side, you'll be a force to be reckoned with, and you'll understand just how much stronger you are because of it. Make the decision to commit and make it every single day. This isn't a one-time choice, it's a lifestyle. Too many people want the reward without understanding the level of commitment it takes to achieve it. They want success to just fall into their lap, but that's not how it works. You have to make a conscious daily decision that no matter what, you're going to keep pushing forward. No matter the obstacles, no matter the setbacks, no matter the sacrifices you commit. You make that decision and you stick to it. Commitment means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means putting in the work when nobody's watching, when the results aren't immediate, and when doubt starts creeping in. It's easy to commit when everything's going right, when everything's lined up and the path is smooth. But real commitment shines through when the road gets rough, when it feels like everything is falling apart. That's when you dig deep, when you push harder, and when you keep moving forward, even when the world tells you to stop. What separates those who achieve their goals from those who don't is simple commitment. Commitment is not about the easy times. It's about the moments when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you want to throw in the towel. And yet, you decide to show up anyway. You decide to keep going because you know that your goals are worth the effort. Commitment also means being all in. It's about fully dedicating yourself, body and mind, to your mission. Half-hearted efforts will never get you the results you want. If you're not 100% in, don't expect to see 100% results. You can't give part of yourself to the task and expect the whole of your dreams to come true. When you commit, you give your best every single time. You bring your energy, your focus, your discipline to everything you do. And let's not forget the power of consistency. Commitment isn't just about big, dramatic gestures. It's about the small, consistent actions you take every day. It's about the habits you build and the decisions you make every moment. Commitment is about staying true to your vision, day after day. Even when you don't feel the motivation, even when things aren't going your way. The key is to keep showing up, regardless of what's happening around you. Remember, it's a decision. You have the power to make it. No one can do it for you. You have to choose, and then you have to stick with it. Your future is shaped by the commitment you make today. It's the decisions you make in the moments of challenge, in the times when others give up, that will lead you to success. So make the decision to commit and then follow through with everything you've got. Because once you commit, there's no turning back. There's only forward. And that's where the greatness lies. There's no shortcuts to greatness, and if you're looking for one, you'll be searching forever. Too many people want the easy way, the quick fix, the fast track to success, but that's not how it works. Greatness isn't something that just shows up overnight. It's not something you can buy or stumble upon by chance. Greatness is earned, and it's earned through hard work, discipline, and relentless effort. Understand this: every successful person you admire, every person who's achieved something extraordinary has paid the price. There's a price to be paid for greatness. It's in the sweat. It's in the hours when others are sleeping. It's in the times when you're tired, but you keep going. It's in the mistakes, the failures, the lessons learned. Greatness isn't about skipping steps. It's about mastering every single one of them. When you look at the people who've achieved the highest levels of success, they didn't take shortcuts. They didn't cut corners. They didn't look for an easy way out. They stayed committed to the process, no matter how long it took. They understood that greatness is a journey, not a destination. And the thing about journeys is they take time, they take effort, they take grit. Every single day, you must choose to put in the work. There's no waiting for the right moment. There's no waiting for things to line up perfectly. If you want to be great, you need to show up every day and give your best. The true path to greatness isn't glamorous. It's made up of hard work that no one sees, of sacrifices that others will never understand, of days when you feel like quitting, but you push through anyway. It's about being in the trenches, learning, growing, and improving, even when the results aren't immediate. And let's be clear, there will be times when it's hard. There will be times when you'll question if it's worth it. You'll see others taking what seem like shortcuts, getting results faster, and it might look easier. But know this, the foundation of your success will be built on the long hours, the patience, the resilience, and the persistence that come from doing things the right way, even when no one's watching. And when you finally reach your goal, that's when you'll realize how much stronger, wiser, and more capable you've become. Greatness doesn't happen by accident. It doesn't happen because you get lucky. It happens because you decide day after day to put in the work that others won't. It happens because you make a commitment to never take shortcuts, to never settle for anything less than your best. So stop looking for an easy way out. The path to greatness is long, it's tough, and it's worth every step. You have to own your story because nobody else can tell it like you can. Too many people let life pass them by, waiting for someone else to define who they are, where they're going, or what they're capable of. But here's the truth, your story is yours to write, and the power is in your hands to shape it, to take control, and to make it whatever you want it to be. Own your story means taking full responsibility for where you are right now. It means understanding that every choice you've made, every action you've taken, every step you've walked has led you to this moment. No one else is to blame for your circumstances. Yes, you may have faced obstacles, setbacks, and hardships along the way, but those experiences don't define you unless you allow them to. It's up to you to decide how you're going to respond to them. Too often, we let other people's opinions, judgments, or expectations dictate our path. We're afraid of what others will think, afraid of failing, afraid of the world's scrutiny. But you can't let someone else's narrative become yours. You can't let their doubts or fears hold you back. You are the author of your own life. You've got to write the chapters you want to see, no matter how difficult or scary it may seem. When you own your story, you stop living in the shadows of others. You stop apologizing for who you are and what you've been through. You accept your past good and bad and use it as fuel for your future. Every mistake, every struggle, every setback has a purpose. It's part of your journey. It's part of what makes you unique. And it's part of what makes your story so powerful. When you embrace everything that has happened in your life, you unlock a power that the world cannot take away from you. Owning your story also means embracing your truth. Don't hide behind the mask of perfection or the illusion of what you think others want to see. People are drawn to authenticity. They want to hear your real story, the good, the bad, and the ugly. When you share your truth, you give others permission to do the same. And in doing so, you build a legacy that is built on honesty, integrity, and resilience. It's also about taking control of your future. No one is going to give it to you. No one is going to hand you success on a silver platter. You have to own your destiny. You have to decide where you want to go, and then take the steps necessary to get there. Don't wait for someone to create your opportunities. Don't wait for someone else to tell you what you're capable of. You already know. You have everything you need within you. And if you don't like the direction your story is currently going in, you have the power to change it. You have the power to rewrite the next chapter, to make a new decision, to choose a new path. But first, you must own the story you've lived. Accept it, learn from it, and then move forward, writing the next chapter with the knowledge that you are in charge. Your story is your strength. When you own it, you step into your power. You stop letting fear, doubt, or anyone else's narrative define you. You take control of your life and you decide what it's going to be. No one can do that for you. So stop waiting for permission, stop apologizing, and start owning your story. Because the world is waiting for you to tell it. Don't fear failure. Because failure is not the enemy, fear is. Fear of failure can paralyze you, keep you stuck, and prevent you from stepping into your greatness. But let me tell you something important. Failure is a stepping stone, not a setback. Every great success story includes failure. Every person who has ever achieved anything meaningful has failed at some point. It's not the failure that matters, it's what you do with it. When you fear failure, you stop yourself from even trying. You play small, stay in your comfort zone, and avoid taking risks. But nothing extraordinary is ever achieved by playing it safe. You can't reach the next level of your life, your career, or your dreams if you're afraid to fall. The truth is, you will fail along the way, and guess what? That's perfectly fine. Failing doesn't make you a failure. Quitting does. Failure is an opportunity for growth. When you fail, you learn. You learn what works and what doesn't. You learn about your strengths and weaknesses. You discover what you're capable of overcoming. Failure teaches you resilience. It teaches you to keep going when the odds are stacked against you. Every time you pick yourself back up, you grow stronger. You grow wiser. You grow better. Think about the times you've fallen short in your life. Did it break you, or did it make you stronger? The reality is, those failures shaped you into the person you are today. They taught you valuable lessons that no success ever could. You couldn't have learned those lessons from a victory. So why fear something that is, in essence, your teacher? Failure is a tool in your journey to success. It is the foundation upon which your greatness is built. The world's most successful people aren't those who avoided failure. They're the ones who embraced it, learned from it, and used it as fuel to push forward. They didn't let failure stop them, they let it push them. They knew that the road to success isn't a straight line. It's filled with twists, turns, and plenty of bumps along the way. But they kept moving forward, and that's what made all the difference. You need to reframe how you see failure. Stop seeing it as a reflection of your abilities or your worth. Failure doesn't define you unless you let it. It's just a part of the process. It's a sign that you're pushing boundaries, that you're trying new things, that you're stepping outside of your comfort zone. And that's where growth happens. Understand that you don't fail because you're not good enough. You fail because you're trying. And trying, failing, and trying again is the only way to truly succeed. If you're not failing, you're not pushing yourself enough. So, embrace it. Welcome it. Failure isn't something to fear, it's something to respect and learn from. So the next time you face a setback, don't let fear take over. Don't let it convince you that you can't go further. Instead, see failure for what it truly is: a lesson, a challenge, and an opportunity to become even better. Keep your eyes on the prize, stay persistent, and keep going, because success is just on the other side of fear. Don't fear failure, embrace it. Let it lead you to where you were always meant to be. Master your craft, because there is no substitute for skill, dedication, and a relentless commitment to improvement. Too many people want the rewards, the recognition, the accolades, but they're not willing to put in the time and effort it takes to master what they do. Talent alone will not get you to the top. It's hard work, practice, and a refusal to settle for anything less than excellence that will elevate you. When you master your craft, you become unstoppable. You separate yourself from the crowd. The difference between those who achieve greatness and those who don't often boils down to this simple truth: the greats have spent years honing their skills, working tirelessly, and never being satisfied with mediocrity. They never stop learning. They never stop growing. They never stop improving. The journey to mastery is ongoing, and every step you take is a step closer to your fullest potential. It's easy to look at someone who's at the top of their game and think, they've got something I don't have, but the reality is, they've just put in the work. They've spent countless hours perfecting their craft, overcoming obstacles, and pushing through the frustration and self-doubt. The process of mastery is not glamorous. It's often lonely. It's often painful. It's full of long nights, setbacks, and moments when you question whether it's worth it. But let me tell you something, it's always worth it. Mastery means paying attention to the details. It means refining your skills until they become second nature. You don't become great by just doing something once or twice. You become great by doing it over and over, by breaking it down, by analyzing, and by improving every time. You don't stop when you reach a certain level of competence. You push past that point, and you keep striving for greatness. When you master your craft, you give yourself the ability to perform at the highest level, no matter the situation. You can trust your skills, your instincts, and your abilities because you've put in the work. You faced the challenges, made the mistakes, and learned from them. You've turned your weaknesses into strengths and your skills into tools of power. Remember, true mastery isn't just about talent. It's about persistence. It's about consistency. It's about showing up day in and day out and giving everything you've got, even when you don't feel like it. It's about practicing when others are resting, working when others are playing, and learning when others are stagnant. Mastery isn't something you can achieve by accident. It's a result of intentional, focused effort. And don't get it twisted, mastery is not an overnight achievement. It takes time. It takes patience. It takes resilience. But the reward is worth it. The respect you'll earn, the confidence you'll gain, and the satisfaction you'll feel knowing that you've put in the work will be worth every sacrifice. So commit to mastering your craft. Don't settle for being good enough. Don't settle for being just another face in the crowd. Strive to be the best at what you do. Stay hungry, stay focused, and never stop learning. Because when you master your craft, you unlock doors to success that no one can take away from you. And that's a power that will carry you to places others can only dream of. Stay hungry, stay humble. This is not just a phrase, but a mindset that can transform your life, your success, and your relationships. In the pursuit of greatness, it's easy to get caught up in the noise of accomplishment, the praise of others, and the feeling of reaching a peak. But true success is built on the foundation of constant hunger for growth, mixed with the humility to recognize that no matter how high you rise, there is always more to learn, more to achieve, and more to give. Staying hungry means never getting complacent. No matter how much you've achieved, how many accolades you've earned, or how far you've come, you keep pushing. The hunger comes from a deep desire to be better, to improve, to master what you do, and to reach higher than you did yesterday. It's about maintaining a drive that doesn't fade even when success seems to be within reach. It's about waking up every day with the mindset that there is always more work to be done, always more growth to experience, and always more potential to tap into. This hunger is what fuels progress. It's the fire that burns inside you when everyone else thinks you've made it, when the world tells you to relax, to take a break. But you know better. You know that true champions don't rest on their laurels. They wake up with a renewed sense of purpose. They look for the next challenge, the next milestone, the next opportunity to push the limits of what they can accomplish. They're always hungry for more. But staying hungry is only half of the equation. Staying humble is just as important. Humility is the quality that keeps you grounded. It's the understanding that no matter how far you go, no matter how much you achieve, you're still a student in this journey of life. No one is ever done learning. No one is ever above the process. Staying humble means recognizing that your success is not solely the result of your own efforts, but also the help, guidance, and support you've received from others along the way. It means acknowledging the people who have lifted you up, the lessons you've learned, and the moments of failure that taught you more than success ever could. Humility means treating others with respect, no matter their status or position. It's knowing that you can learn from everyone, regardless of where they are in life. A humble person doesn't act as though they know it all. They listen. They grow from feedback. They understand that every experience is an opportunity to learn, and every person has something to teach. When you stay humble, you also stay open. You stay open to new ideas, new experiences, and new ways of thinking. Humility allows you to be coachable, adaptable, and receptive to change. It allows you to embrace feedback, even when it's tough to hear. It keeps you from becoming arrogant or closed off. Humility keeps you connected to your roots and your values, and it allows you to remain focused on your purpose rather than the praise. It's the balance of hunger and humility that makes the difference between fleeting success and lasting greatness. Being hungry without humility can lead to arrogance, isolation, and burnout. But being humble without hunger can lead to complacency and missed opportunities. The key is to find the sweet spot where you're hungry enough to keep pushing forward, but humble enough to stay grounded and appreciate the journey. Staying hungry and staying humble also means recognizing that no achievement is ever final. You can always grow. You can always evolve. Even when you reach what others call success, you continue the grind, continue to strive, and continue to stay hungry for the next challenge. And at the same time, you recognize that your journey is a privilege, not a right. You honor those who helped you along the way, and you treat others with kindness, respect, and gratitude. So remember this: stay hungry, stay humble. Let your hunger drive you to be better every day, to keep learning, to keep evolving. Let your humility keep you grounded, appreciative of the journey, and open to the lessons life has to offer. Because it's not just about how high you can climb, but how you treat others and how you carry yourself along the way. When you embody both, you unlock the true power of sustained success and fulfillment. Your time is now. This moment, right here, right now, is all you have. The past is gone, and the future is yet to come. But what you do today, what you do in this moment, will determine who you become and where you go. Stop waiting for the right time. Stop hoping for circumstances to align perfectly before you take action. The truth is, there's no such thing as the perfect time. The only time that matters is the present. You've heard it before: time waits for no one. It's constantly moving, ticking away, and every second that passes is one you can't get back. So why waste it? Why spend another minute hesitating, doubting, or procrastinating? You've already been given the gift of today, and it's up to you how you use it. The clock is ticking, and the world is waiting for you to step up. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that success, greatness, or the life you've always dreamed of is something that will come to you later, once everything falls into place. But that mindset will keep you stuck. It will keep you from realizing that the right moment to take action is now. You are capable right now. You have everything inside of you right now to make the changes, take the steps, and pursue the goals that matter most. If you've been waiting for a sign, this is it. If you've been waiting for permission, here it is. Your time is now. The only thing standing between you and your dreams is the decision to move forward. You have the power to change your life in an instant. The moment you decide that today is the day, that right now is the time, you set in motion a chain of events that will propel you toward your goals. But it's not just about making the decision. It's about taking the action. The moment you decide that now is your time, you need to start. No more excuses. No more waiting for things to be perfect. No more hesitation. Success doesn't come from waiting for the stars to align. It comes from taking action, even when the stars are still figuring out where to go. You have to move forward with whatever you have, wherever you are. The path may not be clear at first, but it's the act of moving forward that will bring clarity. Understand that every delay, every moment spent thinking, "I'll start tomorrow," is another moment you'll never get back. The longer you wait, the further you push your dreams away. The longer you wait, the further behind you fall. There is no tomorrow in success. There is only today. There is only now. If you want to achieve anything, you have to start today. And when you start, you have to keep going, even when it gets hard, even when it gets uncomfortable. But here's the key: your time is not just now. It's also about realizing the value of time. Time is the most valuable resource you have. It's irreplaceable, and you don't have more of it than anyone else. Those who achieve greatness are the ones who recognize this truth. They take their time seriously. They maximize every minute, They invest in themselves. They focus on what matters. They don't waste time on things that don't serve their purpose. The world is full of distractions, obstacles, and excuses, but none of them matter when you decide that your time is now. You can't let outside forces dictate your actions or hold you back. You are the one in control of how you use your time. You are the one who decides whether you're going to be distracted by the noise or focused on what truly matters. When you choose to use your time wisely, when you choose to make today count, you're putting yourself in a position to succeed. So stop waiting for a perfect time. Stop waiting for the right opportunity. The best opportunity you'll ever have is the one you create. Your time is now. The power to change your life is within you, and it starts with the decision to take action today. Don't let fear or doubt hold you back. Don't let the uncertainty of the future stop you from moving forward. Your time is now. Embrace it, own it, and make it count. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Now is the time to step up and give it your all. Focus on the process, not the prize. This is a crucial truth that many overlook on their way to success. We live in a world that's obsessed with the end result, with the outcome. People want the recognition, the trophy, the paycheck, the applause. They want the prize without understanding that the true reward is not in the destination, but in the journey. The process is where the magic happens. It's where growth, character, and resilience are built. The prize, the success, the end goal, those things are important, but they're just markers of where you've been, not what you've done to get there. The real work, the real transformation takes place in the day-to-day grind, in the small steps that build up over time. When you focus solely on the prize, you miss out on the lessons that the process has to teach you. You fail to see the value in every step, every challenge, and every failure along the way. Those are the moments that shape you, that prepare you for what's to come. So stop obsessing over the prize. Stop thinking about what you'll get when you make it. If you focus on the process, the daily habits, the hard work, the commitment, you'll naturally get the results you want. You won't need to chase after success, because success will chase you. It's the process that leads to the prize, not the other way around. When you focus on doing the work, becoming better every day, improving your skills, pushing through challenges, and learning from mistakes, the outcomes will take care of themselves. There's a misconception that the reward is what motivates us. It's easy to think that if you just keep your eyes on the prize, that will drive you to work harder, but in reality, that kind of thinking can be paralyzing. When you're always thinking about the prize, it can feel so far away, so distant, that you lose motivation to keep moving forward. The prize can sometimes feel like it's out of reach, and when it feels out of reach, it becomes easy to give up. But when you focus on the process, you bring the power back to where it belongs, on your actions, on your discipline, on your perseverance. The process is within your control. You can't always control when the prize will come, but you can control how much effort you put into the process every single day. You can control your attitude, your determination, and your focus. Every day you show up, every day you put in the work, you're moving one step closer to your goals, even if you can't see it right away. The process is also where you find your passion, your purpose. It's easy to get lost in the pursuit of something that seems far off, but when you immerse yourself in the work, when you're committed to the grind, you'll start to enjoy the journey. You'll start to fall in love with the work itself. That's when real success happens, not when you're focused on what you're going to get, but when you're focused on what you're giving. The process is the real prize. And here's the thing, focusing on the process keeps you humble. It keeps you grounded. When the prize becomes the only thing that matters, it's easy to lose sight of the hard work that got you there. You can forget about the people who helped you, the lessons you learned along the way, and the growth you've experienced. When you focus on the process, you stay connected to the journey. You stay aware of the progress you're making, even when it feels like things are moving slowly. And you gain the resilience to keep pushing forward, even when the road gets tough. Remember, The prize will come when it's supposed to. The recognition will come when you've earned it. The success will come when you've put in the work. But the true reward lies in the process, the ability to show up, to put in the effort, to keep going when it gets hard, and to learn and grow along the way. That's where the real transformation happens. So stop chasing after the prize. Start focusing on the process. Fall in love with the work. Commit to the grind. Embrace the daily efforts, the small steps, and the lessons that come with them. And when the prize finally does arrive, you'll know that you've earned it. But more importantly, you'll know that the real value was in the process, the hard work, the dedication, and the commitment you made every single day. And that's what truly makes you a winner. Be relentless in the pursuit of your goals. This doesn't mean you don't face challenges, doubts, or setbacks. It doesn't mean you won't have moments when you feel exhausted or want to throw in the towel. No, being relentless is about refusing to let those challenges stop you. It's about developing an unwavering commitment to your dreams, no matter what obstacles stand in your way. It's about staying focused, staying determined, and never losing sight of the vision you have for your life. You need to understand that achieving your goals isn't going to be easy. If it were easy, everyone would do it. Success isn't handed to you on a silver platter. It's earned through hard work, sweat, and perseverance. It's earned by showing up when you don't feel like it, by pushing through the moments of doubt, and by continuing to move forward even when the odds are against you. Being relentless means you understand that the path to success is not linear. There will be setbacks, there will be failures, and there will be times when you want to quit. But it's in those moments that you must decide whether you're going to stay in the fight or walk away. Relentlessness is about resilience. It's about bouncing back from failures, not being discouraged by them. It's about seeing every failure as an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to get better. You see, failure isn't the end of the road, it's simply a lesson in disguise. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is that the successful ones refuse to stay down when they fall. They get back up. They keep pushing forward. And they keep going even when they don't feel like it. It's also about commitment. To be relentless, you have to make a decision to go all in. You can't be halfway in. You can't be waiting for the perfect conditions. If you truly want to reach your goals, you have to commit to them 100%. You have to be willing to put in the time, the energy, and the effort, even when no one is watching, even when you don't see immediate results. It's not about seeking instant gratification. It's about staying committed to the long game, knowing that success is built over time, brick by brick, step by step. Relentless pursuit means you don't allow distractions to knock you off course. The world will always try to distract you, to pull you in 1,000 different directions. People will tell you that you're wasting your time. They'll question your dreams, your drive, and your passion. But you have to block out the noise. You have to stay focused on what matters. You need to guard your energy, protect your vision, and refuse to let anything or anyone stand in the way of your goals. Being relentless also means being willing to sacrifice. There will be times when you'll have to make tough choices. You'll have to give up things, comfort, leisure, even relationships in some cases, because you know that your dreams are worth more. The pursuit of your goals requires a level of sacrifice that many aren't willing to make. But if you're truly committed, you'll make those sacrifices, knowing that they're temporary and that your future self will thank you for them. But remember, being relentless doesn't mean burning yourself out. It doesn't mean pushing yourself to the point where you're sacrificing your health, your relationships, or your peace of mind. It means being consistent, showing up every day, and working with intention. It means prioritizing what matters most and doing what you can every day to move the needle forward. At times, the journey will feel long, and the rewards may seem distant. But understand this: every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal. Every single day that you show up, that you put in the work, that you refuse to quit, you're one step closer to the success you've been striving for. You must be relentless in your pursuit, because no one is going to hand success to you. You're going to have to go out and take it. And it won't come easy, but every moment of struggle, every ounce of effort, and every sacrifice you make will be worth it when you finally reach your goal. It's the relentless pursuit of your goals that will separate you from those who only dream and those who actually achieve. So, keep moving forward. Don't stop. Don't let fear or failure or doubt stop you. Be relentless. Keep pushing, keep fighting, keep working. Your goals are within your reach, but you must be relentless in your pursuit to make them your reality. The only way to fail is to stop. So don't stop. Be relentless. In conclusion, if you want to succeed, you need to be relentless in every aspect of your journey. Understand that there are no shortcuts to greatness, and the process is where the real transformation happens. Commit to the grind, embrace the struggles, and don't let failures define you. Master your craft, stay hungry, and stay humble, knowing that the journey itself is your greatest reward. Your time is now, and the only way to reach your goals is through focus, discipline, and an unshakable commitment to the process. Remember, greatness doesn't happen overnight. It happens because you choose to show up every day, putting in the work, pushing through the doubts, and staying relentless in your pursuit. There will be setbacks, there will be challenges, but if you're willing to put in the effort and remain consistent, success will be inevitable. So take this moment to make a decision. Choose to be relentless. Choose to pursue your goals with everything you've got. Keep pushing forward, because your future is built on the actions you take today. And when you look back, you'll realize that the true reward was not just the success you achieved, but the person you became in the process. Keep going, keep growing, and remember, if this doesn't motivate you,